Good morning, children. So, today we are going to see the SA1 revision. So, for SA1, we have portions from like lesson 1 to lesson 4. I want to fly, the three butterflies, best friends, speak the truth, okay, until heaven on earth. Okay, so in this first lesson I want to fly. So the few points which we have to remember is the poet wants to fly up in the sky. Okay, so if the poet had a pair of wings, what he would like to do? He wanted to fly up in the sky. Then the poet would wanted to carry a brush with purple color, yellow color and green color, and the poet is thinking that these three colors make a prettiest one. Okay, so this one they wanted to color. They think that purple, yellow, green are the prettiest. Okay, so every single day the poet wished to paint the rainbows in the sky. Even at night also the poet wished to paint, so which makes the poet delightful. Okay, so they're coming to the next, the three butterflies. In this three butterflies, what do you think? Do you remember how many butterflies are there? Yes, there are pink, yellow and red butterflies. So there are three butterflies and they are good friends. And one day what happened? It was raining and they all got wet because they were playing, dancing in the garden. So suddenly what happened? It started to rain. So it flew to every flower and asked for shelter. Okay, but they didn't accept because why they didn't got the shelter? Because see, if they went to the rose is telling only the rose alone should get inside because it is of the same color, so other two should be left outside. So they all were united, they don't want to leave anyone. So what they did, okay, don't want, if you are not helping our the other two friends, then we don't want to get inside, like that they told. Okay, so this was being watched. Who was hiding behind the clouds? The sun was hiding behind the clouds, and it saw their unity, and immediately what happened? The sun chased the clouds away. Okay, so immediately the sun beamed down in the garden and dried their wings. Now as usual they all danced and happily they played the rest of the days. And one more thing, children, please go through the meanings. Okay, this petals, shelter, rather, desert. Okay, then book back exercises, everything. I hope you all have written all these answers in pencil, so kindly go through these answers. Okay, then we just do the summary alone. Next we will complete the classworks. Okay, next one is the classwork. Coming to the lesson 2, before that, this page number 7. See, I think we have completed this missing letter: sunshine, shelter, across, united, chase. Okay, so these, I think we all have completed this in the classwork. All that back exercises, whatever we have written, hard words, question answers, missing letters, all this you have to study. Coming to the best friend. See, best friend, only two important points you should remember. Who is that going to pick you when you fall? Your best friend. Only the good friend, your best friend alone will pick you up. And the second one, who will wipe away the tears? Again, it is the best friend. Okay, so these 2 points you should remember, and also you should know to write that best friend essay. Okay, one paragraph which we have written in the classwork, that one you have to write. Okay, coming to this speak the truth. Here in this story, we can see a character called Santosh, and he is studying in 4th standard. So every day he would have his snacks and then do his homework. One day what happened? His cousin Sandhya came home. So he forgot to do his homework. So next day what happened, when the teacher is asking how about your homework, whether you have completed or not, immediately what he told, he answered that he had fever. So the teacher also thought it was true, and she excused him. Okay, then Santosh felt very bad that he did not have his lunch. So Sugana, Santosh, one of the Santosh cousin sister, she inquired him why you didn't eat. Then he started to explain the whole scenario, and she told, okay, whatever you have done is a mistake, let us go to the class teacher and will inform. So Santosh was very, he felt that he was what he have done is wrong. So what he did, he went to the teacher and he cried and he told that, ma'am, I have done a mistake, that I was not having fever, but actually my cousin sister came, so that's why I forgot, because we were playing and I forgot to do the homework. So what the teacher is telling, the teacher didn't scold him. Instead, the teacher felt very happy and she consoled him. Okay, and what lesson we have understood from this, what moral of the story is, being truthful is always good. Okay, so whenever you do mistakes, you should admit your mistakes. Then coming to the meanings, excuse, patiently, admit, console. Okay, then what happened, this book back exercise question answers we have given, please go through that also. And coming to the lesson, cleanliness, okay, sorry, all things bright and beautiful, please go through this 1 to 8 lines, that is very important. All things bright and beautiful, spellings, everything, 8 lines you can by heart. Okay, memorize this poem. And a book back exercise, what are the God made things and what are man made things, few examples you can write, and also you can justify whether which one do you like, whether man made things or God made things. One paragraph answer, you can even justify your answers. Okay, like that you can even write. Cleanliness is next to godliness. In this, what happened, why Chetan was absent? Chetan was absent to school because he was not feeling good. He was suffering from malaria. So what, mosquitoes only causing malaria, chikungunya and dengue. So what is a dengue? Dengue is a fever caused by the virus carried by the mosquitoes. What is called virus? Virus is a very tiny living substance that can cause disease. Okay, so the symptoms are headache, rashes, body pain. Okay, so once the mosquito bites the infected person, what happens? Immediately the virus is being carried, and when it goes, when this virus is carried by the carrier, and when the mosquito bites the other person, then that person is also getting infected. So how do you keep the surroundings clean? How do you avoid getting this dengue fever? By keeping our surroundings clean, using the repellent, using mosquito net, avoid going out in the evening, and we can avoid all these things. Okay, evening time going outside, that is not advisable. So if you keep yourself and your surroundings clean, then nothing will harm you. Okay, so that is cleanliness is next to godliness. I think virus, infection, breeding place, gutter, these are very important meanings that you have to by heart. Okay, then coming to in this back exercises, see, this prepositions are very important. The same like this, one picture will be given, underneath you have to write the answer, where which one is placed on where, which, like that. Okay, like the same, but a different picture you will get. Clock, then clock comes, the big hand can move 60 minutes in 1 hour, and it is one with the strength and the power, and the small hand isn't so fast, so it takes so long to get round. 12 hours. Okay, so this is about clock. Then comes the Samir's friend. Here, when Samir was studying in 4th standard, one day he forgot to bring his lunch box to school. So Maya noticing that first, and then she is asking why you are sitting alone, and this boy is telling, my mom packed everything but I forgot to bring it, I left it on the table only, like that he is telling. So she announced to her friends, and immediately everybody started to share the food, and Samir had lot of food with him, and he thanked everybody for sharing his food. Okay, so the same meanings: eagerly, corridor, announced, pleased is very important. And this Roman letter 3, this adjectives, okay, describing words is very important. This jumbled letters is very important. Heaven on earth, little drops of water, the same thing. Study this, book back exercises, and complete this poem. This poem will be coming like fill in the blanks. Okay, like see, look at this Roman letter 2, complete the poem. Little dash of dash and dash the dash, make that, like that we will ask. Okay, little words of love and little deeds of kindness make the earth an Eden like the heaven above, like that fill-ups will be asked. Okay, see, book back exercises and classwork, very important. Is that okay, children? Please go through this. This is SA1 revision. We'll be moving on to SA2 revision later. Okay, thank you, children.